So can you hear me?
Yes,
Hello.
sir.
Okay. I'm so sorry. Oh, I'm so sorry. Please. Every time. Sorry, sorry. Me say I don't tire. So I have been able to bring this back. I don't know if I was online when I brought this.
No.
Okay. Okay. I said
Oh, you were
something.
trying to pack and
Yes, I
frame
said
inside it.
yes, yes. Remember, I called the frame widget here. In look at line 28. Line 28, I say ft is equals to taking time dot frame. You can see that this frame is a widget. All right. Then the master that I have that this window is belong to is roots. That's the master because on line 35 we have root dot main loop. So that's the master. So I bring this frame widget in here. Then I gave it a bg color. The bg color of this our master, you see, it's hashtag fccc, which is like a pink. Okay, so this code that you're seeing here, I brought it from the previous program that we wrote. From here, that login, I copied this code and I brought it inside here. Remember, when I place it inside there ordinarily, all right, it flags error, right? Then I now said you can override that using the frame widget. So when I brought this one here, you can see the geometry that this guy is carrying is what? Is pack. D2 dot pack. L1 dot pack. So how do I bring it pack inside what? Grid. So what I did was that this this line 29, the master is now going to take the frame. Okay, the frame with that I brought it because inside a frame, or you can place something inside the frame just like the window, but the difference is that the frame stayed inside the what? Inside the window. That's just the difference. For example, now you have an application whereby you have one area for registration, you are building one application, one area for signing, another area for what? For sign up, right? Some application they will have them together like that. They will not divide the window into two parts. So what I'm saying there is that you can have a frame here and you have another frame at the other side. So that's the advantage of framing your what? Your environment. So this L1, I pass the frame which I have here empty inside here. Then remember, I pack this one is going to be packed inside this frame, so you can pack inside the frame. Then D2, which is my entry widget, the master now is what? The ft, which is the variable I declared here also, and the geometry is what? Is pack. Okay, then this frame that I have here, since I want this frame to appear inside the window of what? Of grid what? Widget, I have to what? Make this frame to be what? Grid. I gave it row 5 column 2 because you can see the last item I have here is row 4 column what? 2. I want it to come down. That's why I gave it what? Row 5 what? Column 2. So when I run it, instead of me to have error, the widget then appear in my application. This is the widget here. Password, and this thing is coming from the pack word geometry. So what I'm saying in essence is this: I can turn this one to where is the label? I can turn this one to sign up. Yep. I can turn this one to sign up. Abi sign in. Yeah, sign up. Sign up. I can turn this one to sign up. Then I will now get where I'll have a password. So I can call this one L2 so that it will not conflict with the other one. L2, L2. So this one will now be uh, let me see your username. Your username. There's no points. Yes, username. Yeah, I should be good. But this one should be like 20. So let me see what I'm going to have. So you can see this one can be login or sign in. This one can be what? Sign up. So I can even decide to say, okay, I want to bring this one to this side. As long as I know that it's now inside the what? It's not inside the pack geometry. So if I want to bring this one to this other side, I can just come here. I will not call row 5 again. I will say okay, column row 5, or I can say row 0, row 0, column 4, row 0, column what, 4. So you can see now it's placed somewhere here. So you can, this one can be signed up, so some can be signed in, some can be all sign up. Hello.
Yeah, we are here.
Okay. So so you can have a line that will just call this one. So you can see that this one is pack, this one is grid. Pack, this one is pack, why this one is what, is grid. Okay, if that is understood, let's look at another concept. I said, what if I want to make my button to be what, to be active? We have plenty widgets. If you want to use topic for widget, the entire class will just be doing widget. You will not build any application. So I will just touch the main widgets, then you go and read the other widgets. I believe Tosin, you were able to achieve something from that link I sent last class to give you everything you need to know about what you are working with.
What if you want to have frame on frame?
Frame on frame.
Yeah,
Eh?
that is like intermediate main frame and intermediate frames.
Main frame and intermediate frame.
Like
Let me.
if I want to be switching frame, some application you have just take for instance this VS Code you are using now.
Uh,
Your first file is frame, your next file is a frame.
okay.
You are from frame to frame inside is a main frame, which is
Uh,
multi-frame. Talking about
so you
multi-frame.
have one window, Abi, one window, multi-frame. Is that what
Yeah.
you mean? Yes, you can have
Yes.
multi-frame inside one window. So it's just for you to be, for example, now you will now be siding it to. You'll say, okay, this frame is at the left, this one is at the what, at the middle, this one is at the right.
No, no. You have to close this preview first. Let me tell you what I mean.
Okay.
So if you look at your intro.py now,
Uh,
in your if you click your intro.py,
uh,
your frame whatever in the code display at the main frame, which is
okay,
at
okay.
the
Yeah, I
then when you go
understand.
to green, here now.
Yeah, I understand. Like you have a menu on top. You click on it, this one will go. Click on this one will come, Abi.
Yeah, yeah.
Uh, in that case, you need to make use of your menu widgets. Hmm? You make use of your menu widgets. You now the frame that you want to appear, you pass it on that menu. I think we need to take something on that menu widgets. I think we should finish that place. Let's finish place geometry first before we begin to do all those things. Because we have looked at two now.
Okay.
We still have one to do. We still have one to do. Me, I love using place geometry. All those pack and grid, I don't like it in my application because it's difficult to know. You can see the time I spend trying to position element in a grid. I have to be checking if it's aligning and if it's okay. But if it's place, just use your number and you'll be good. So let's look at that place geometry. Maybe the next class we'll look at menu. We'll look at menu and how to use your menu. Navigate from one form or one frame to another. So we are going to create a new file here. Call it place.py. Call it place.py. Now for the place geometry, uh, the option you have for place geometries are anchor. Anchor represent the exact position of the widget within the container. All right. The default value for the anchor is northwest. So northwest means it's going to be at the middle position. Then you have another options like border mode, height and width. So if you want to set the height, you say I have red height. The option that is common for the place widget is the X and what Y. X means the horizontal of your screen, the horizontal direction of your screen, while Y represent the vertical direction of your screen. So let's quickly do something before uh, so import from Ticking Town. Let me use the other method. From Ticking Town, import asterisk. So my window, I'm going to use parent now. Parent equals to remember we said this one will be what, TK, right? TK method.
Yeah.
Then this will now be parents dot main what, main loop. Please let this parent be capital P. So this will trigger my environment. Please permit me to copy this code here, some things here, so that I'll be fast. All right. Okay, this is what I have. Let's see. I'm using CCC. So let me use this color. Now I'm still building the login. So please, I'm giving an assignment to. I said you should do the sign up for pack. You are still doing the sign up for what, for grid. Do you know why I'm giving you this assignment? Because we want to build an authentication. We want to write an authentication. You will use your own, use this thing that you have built for your sign up. That's what you will now use, because you have to register for before you have access to another place, right? So please ensure you do
Yeah.
that for me, please. So for me to bring my label there, ABN equals to, this guy will just go straight up, label. My master is what, is parent. So the text is this is going to be signing. All right. So the next thing I'm going to have here is going to be my fonts. So let me use the other method for fonts. This method, I'm going to have my font name. Let me use Vedana. There's a font called Vedana, comma. The font size, I'm using 40, comma. Then I'm making it bold. So this one is going to be inside the code too. So for the BG color, the BG problem. So the BG color is hexadecimal CCC. So I'm using FG color to be what? To be black. So according to EJ, the black of this is going to be 000 in hexadecimal. So the next thing for this guy to appear, we say we need to what? Geometry it. So the geometry I'm using for this is going to be placed lbn dot what? Dot place. Now see the beauty of this place geometry. Okay. Let me just trigger it so that we see what we are doing. It's not appearing. No. lbn dot place. So this one give you option to side it. If I say x equals to 0, y equals to what? 0. Let's see. I said x equals to 0, y equals to 0. What do you observe? My sign in, remember I said x is what? Horizontal, b. Y is what? Vertical. So since I said x is 0, y is 0, so I'm saying okay, be at the edge of the what? Of the application. Now if I want to move this one to the middle, I can use my x. From what we have here, the width, I think the width is 700, abi? I can say x equals to 3 watts, 350. If I say s equals to 350, what do you observe? Is at the middle, so it moved from here to here is what? 350. From here to here is 350. That's why it's placed at the what? At the middle. So I think I should reduce that one to be 200, 300, because it's too much. So you see the beauty of the place widgets. You just place everything. Now if I want to space at the top, all right, I'm going to go to my y and I say okay, y equals to 10. Let me see if I'm going to have 10. Can see it now. I have y equals to 10 there. Then you can call your property code underline, your option code underline, sorry. The other line I can say equals to what? Equals to 4. So I have my underline here. Now look, I want to bring in other widgets, so please permit me to just come and copy what I have here so that I will be able to beat time. So let me make use of everything here outside the frame. Yup. So I'm going to copy this. I'm going to drop it here. All right. I know you're going to give me problem. So my master is what? Is parent now, not root. All right. So instead of grid that I have here, all right, I'm going to use place. Abi? Oh. I'm going to use place. So this will be x. X will be, now from what we have on top, 300. Okay, 300 push it to the other side. So if I say this one should be something like 200, that won't be bad. Then y should be something like y should be, since I have space on top here, let me just say this one should be having uh let's say like 30 interval, so it should be 40. Okay, then this one that I have here, I'm looking at x and what and y. X, now if this guy is what 300, this x here is 200, the value that we have here should be something like 250, so that there will be a space there. Then my this one here, which is my y should remain what 40. Y should remain what 40. Please, are you guys with me?
Yes.
All right, my y should remain 50. So what I'm doing here is this. Okay, this one and this one now, let me comment this one out so that I will use one to explain, because if this thing is many like this, it's confusing. So let's trigger this. I'm having error. Oh, this is grid. Where is this grid coming from? This one should be commented out too. So see what I mean. From here to here is 200. Abi, I gave this one to be 200. So I want to bring a entry widget here now. All right, that's background. That background should be CCC. Abi, is this CCC? CCC. So now let me comment this one out now. So this one should be place. This one should be place. So I have 40, 250, and this. This is 240, 250, and this. So let me see where this one will be positioned. So what do you observe? You notice that now, this from here, this is where 250 stopped. Okay, so 250, I said it should give me height of what 40. So let me say okay, 250 is not what is not giving what I want. I can say 300. If 300 not give me what I want, I'll still increase it again. I can increase it to be 350. $350 is too much. Let's say 320. All right, 320 is okay, but this thing is still going on top, right? So I can say okay, I should add something like 20. That will be 60. 60. All right, this one was 40, abi. This label was 40. If I say 30 is supposed to be good, when you pass in something like 40 and you didn't get it right, what you need to do now, you bring down your pad. Where is it now? Oh, this one I don't have access to pad, so that option is not available here. iPad row span is not available yet too, so you just have to play with this number. So let's say 50. Yep, this is not bad. This is not bad. So the next thing I'm going to bring in, it will be easier for me to just duplicate this one. That one way, I will do a lot of editing on those ones down. So if I duplicate this one, I can call this one LBL2, 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 ENTP, ENTP, ENT words P. All right, this one is for password. Then this entry here, I'm going to pass in the option for show. All right, show. Let me put this. Let me use this one. Show this. Okay, now let's do the measurement of this one now. This one was 200, Abby. This label was 200, and I have it positioned at the side. This label 2 should also be what? 200, because 200, like we said in application, is from here to here, Abby. The only value I should make adjust here to come down is the Y. So if the label here is 200, I can say interval of 30. This one is what? 70. Now the same thing is applicable here. Hello, can you hear me? Hello,
Hello?
can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you now.
Tosin, can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay. So now you can see that I have 70. Sorry, call was coming in and I don't want to receive the call. All right. So this is for password. All right. You know it's 8 is asterisk and I pass there, not asterisk. Then the next thing I'm going to pass here again. Let's bring in that text. That text widget. So I'm going to bring this one down. Okay. So this will be message. This will be message. Then LBM. This one, remember, this one should be text. Text.
Remove the show. Line 21.
So the height value I'm giving this. Hope this thing is fine. It's T entry text. This should be text here. What's wrong with this VS Code now? I tell you, you should be showing me that. Height of what? 5. So now the X now, if this one is 320, let me start with this top one. If this one is 200 and this one is 70, this one is 200. What was the interval here? 30, right? This will be 70 plus 30. That's 100. Abi?
Yeah.
So this one now, if this one is 320 and this one is 70, this one should also be what? 100. So I will get a proper what? Alignment. So you can see I have a better what? Alignment. Then let's now assume that I want to bring my button into this application now. I can call it BTT or BTN equals to button So my master is what now? Parent, capital P. So the text is uh, signing. Text is signing. The BG color is hashtag CCC. The FG color is white. All right. So now you know we need to place it, Abby. That will be btn the what the place. Btn the place. I want now. It will not appear. I want it to be under these people here, because a proper alignment, your widget should be under where the type wherever they want to type in. So if I want to achieve that, I'll just go and look at the placing of this. So if this one is x is 320, my x should also be what? 320. So the only thing I will change is the what? The y. If the y was the interval, the interval is 30, right? This one will be 1 what?
Yeah.
130.
Which
So I'll get my this thing. If I run my code, I'll be in a very, very good shape. Now you can see that it's appearing inside. Why is it appearing inside
because of the height of the
of the
height of
of the
the
test, right?
text.
So
Yeah.
this color is not making
Okay.
sense here. So I still have to add value to this one now. So let's say 220.
140.
40 will not work. 2 230. Let me just add 100 because that thing is tall.
But you gave it height of 5.
And now, out of 5, that value 5 is big. One, you know, that is in a bit now. It's in the digits. It's big. The way they measure that one is different from these other ones that we are passing there.
It's not pixel.
That one is not in pixel. That height of 5 is that one is not in pixel, but this one is in pixels. So it's like
Okay.
that one is in percentage or so. That's why it's bigger than this one.
Okay.
So I think the distance is still too much. Let's say 200. Alright, so you can increase the width of your button. Just come in here and call your width what option. I think by now the logic should have been clearer to us. Let's say the width, I'm giving it 20. Boy. So let's stop here. Please, the application that we want to build is airline ticketing system, desktop application of it. And in the airline ticketing system, there is going to be room for authentication, that's login validation, before you get to the dashboard of the application. So, and the user level that I want to use, we are looking at the secretary and the main admin. So please try and do your own sign in, sorry, your own sign up, Abby, your own registration assignments. So by next class, I'll just check it. Then if I see the one that is fine, I can just adopt that for my own, so that I will not be building the sign up form again. I will just use anyone that is cool. I will use it on my own. Then we'll just work on the dashboard. Then we'll look at how to link from one form to another, or one window to what to another. Please, any question? Any question? Question to Martins.
The question is, just like what you are doing using a CSS.
Yes.
So is it possible that you work like building the GUI in one frame, in one is it module now I will call it.
yes, in one
Then you
file.
now do in one file. Then you now do all other backend coding, which is like putting variable to those text now, assigning
Uh,
them variables. In
uh,
another that data operation in another
uh,
file. Is it possible?
it's
Just the
possible.
way you get.
You know,
Okay.
with retreated module now, if you can import a
Yeah.
module to a new place, meaning I should be able to import anything I want to use in a new place.
Okay.
It's
Because
possible.
the reason I'm saying this because only the building the GUI, the text scheme,
Mm,
that which is this alone,
mm,
if you are building a very big, robust app, you're
mm.
going to be having so many of these coming up.
Uh,
So that it doesn't create confusion. If we can be, if it's done in modules.
okay. You know, if you are doing it in modules, you will you will make it more complex than even doing it like this. Why did I say so? I said because you need to now be checking what you are importing to your form one after the other. So if you know what you are doing step by step like this, just begin. Application is not done uh, in a month. Okay, application
I know.
is something you do within 3 months. Self, you may not be able to complete it, but you know Nigeria factor. They will say you should do it within 10 working days. Sure, you get. So take
Yeah.
your time and build the application one step toward to another. So let me just end here. Please ensure you do that assignment, please. Ensure you do
Thank
that
you.
assignment. Uh, the video is live. I'm going to drop this code on our WhatsApp platform. Fair? Welcome. Boy, swell. Yep. So I'm dropping all the file for us. Then still do a screenshots. So let me drop the video too.